Afternoon, folks. It's old Buster coming to you. I hope you enjoyed the 3 stories I read. That's the newest ones I've written. But I've had a lot of talk about how I got started in all this stuff of writing these doggone stories. Well, it's the fault of Daryl, who it is. I was emailing him and calling him and whatnot, and I couldn't get a hold of him. So I started emailing these little notes to him, letting him know I want to know where he was and he better be calling me. So I got some stuff here. Now you're going to wonder, so what in the world he write like that for? Well, in some ways, when I was a youngster, I was a little bit what you call classically trained. I know that's hard to believe with a country boy like me. But I wrote these emails, and these are the actual emails that I wrote to him to start out about the stories, and then he said we need to write stories and whatnot, and that's how Buster and the boys all came about. And that's Buster and Howard and Walter and Jesse. And they all turned out to be cousins, and they found that out when they were in their 50s and 60s. True story. All right, I'm going to tell you these little things I wrote to him on the email, and you'll say, my gosh, that don't sound like Buster. But I'm going to read them to you. Notes. Captain, are you free? Just want to hear them pipes of yourn and lay my papers on your hide. You surely will be a sight for sore eyes. I'm just saying, soon. I'm getting on to him, see, because he ain't answering no phone. I'm going to ride out and hide out in Rosemont for a spell and raise chickens and quail and get some eggs to sell for hard cash. Your mama can make some chicken and dumplings with 1 or 2 of them, and I just knows they going to be larping good, and dressing too. Well, I'm bound to get in the melon patch, so don't go putting no rock salt in your shotgun. Buster. That's one little email. Here's another. Wake up, little Susie, wake up. Arise, stout-hearted and valiant prince. Destiny awaits thee on yon hillock. The lay and vale of Castle MacBrayer readies thy steed for battle of the hordes. Be of good cheer and begat courage from those who came before thee. Beat thy breast in indignation and vow in sacred oath to obtain victory or duel until death. The time is at hand. Mount thy charger and ride to glory. See, I'm a fussing at him, but I'm putting different stuff on him in different emails. Lullaby of Angels. All is well at 12:31 a.m. and all is well at 3:13 a.m. as the bell tolls. Now, folks, I'm going to stop here. Jesse generally goes to bed around 6:30, 7 o'clock, but he's up at 4 o'clock. Well, me too. So that's why these times are in there, because I'm wondering what in the world he's up to. Please reminisce in my joy upon the titillating oral cacophony and the instrumentation you so proudly possess, and that's supposed to be a telephone. My sincerest pleasure is deprivation of the sing-song utterance of your vocal propriety. Mr. Bell would astutely endear you as I in the adaptation of applied mastery of the freedom of sensual sound, and that's where I mean you better be talking to me. Graciously I remain at your service, Master Tipton of the House of Tipton. I know I'm showing out with that stuff, but here's the rest of them coming up here that's got a little more like I normally write. Hunting. Has somebody done got little Daryl? Holler up to the house and tell Junior to fetch your sniffles. That bloodhound has just got to find that boy. Get Betsy off in the rack, and that there Belgium steel double-barrel shotgun with the gold hibbert will take down any rascal up to a dirty deed with little Daryl. Well, tell all the boys to meet down by the creek and search on the backside of Miller's Swamp. I do mean to let not nary stone go unturned neither. Y'all hear me? Bill, you ride Bell over to the county line and tell them boys and the high sheriff we'll be a-hading up their way to meet up with us by the old mill. If and y'all find anything at all, send up a smoke signal to Indian Joe on Ball Knob and he'll tell us. I guarantee that it will hurt right smart to the fellers that fell on that boy. They had better turn him loose, cause if Mama gets a hold of him, they surely will wish that they had never come up to Birmingham. Now come alive, boys, and put boots on the ground. Saddle your horses and light a shuck. Time's a-wasting. I want my baby brother found before nightfall and back for supper. If there had not be a hair of his in hay harm neither, cause I'm gonna tell you, if Sarah got a hold of them ears of theirs, they wouldn't know what to do. I want them culprits brought on back here alive, and if they done hurt little Daryl too. Something seems up to no good, or little Daryl is off on his feet and just can't get word to us. Little Daryl is dependent on us now. Right, boys, right. Well, we're going to do some ciphering. There's another little email called ciphering. Well, the boys have done been out for going on 2 days now, and ain't nary a sound or hide nor hair have been found of little Daryl. Mama and the gals, Margene and Lou Ann, are fit to be tied, a wailing and a weeping and a gnashing of teeth like you ain't never seen. All of them worried about little Daryl. Injun Joe ain't had a sign of a signal, and have had the boys ride on over to give me a report during the day and the night. I am just plumb worried sick myself, wondering if he done fell sick summers with his and sugar, or if that widow woman Jessup come plied her affections on little Daryl. Now that boy does have a way with them women. Y'all know what his and pheromones does to the women folk. That little grin and him being just plain huggable gets him to a pickle all the time. Me and Mama and the gals all know it ain't his fault, but they come from far and wide just to bedevil that boy. But I'm a-telling you, that widow Jessup just won't take no for an answer. She hates him day and night. Had to sick the dog on her one night. I acted like it was a critter outside little Daryl's window and hollered, "Junior, get my gun." My gracious, you could see the sparks coming off in her shoes when she lit out. Now, Mama done told little Daryl to pay no never mind to it. She knowed he didn't mean no harm of talking to the ladies, but he had to be careful like, you know. But it sure is hard for me to allow that widow Jessup to sneak up on him like that, cause little Daryl is right careful when it comes to her. Now, little Daryl is kind of average size. Oh, me, where the rest of the bunch of the family is real good size, but I tell you now, he can sure enough take care of himself. Boy can bow up like a banny rooster, I'm a-telling you. Just ball up on your head in a heartbeat. If you ain't real careful, and I do mean that banny rooster can get plumb bad to the bone. Well, I done see little Daryl pile into a bunch of them Cromwell boys one night when they come by the house disrespecting Mama and the gals. They was a-drinking and a-cussing and carrying on something fierce. Little Daryl done told them Cromwell boys to let them be and to hush on up. Well, they wouldn't have none of it, cause they done heard about little Daryl's 2 sisters being so pretty and all. Well, you gotta understand, they was liquored up. They come from over the mountain and got all liquored up at the honky-tonk on White Lightning. There was 5 Cromwell brothers and 2 cousins, and little Daryl lit into them boys like a buzzsaw. You ain't never seen the likes. He done got himself a poleaxe, and the ones he didn't punch in the nose, he whacked with that stick. He set them to a running, and they ain't been back since. He done throwed Mama's egg baskets and sicked that hound of his on them boys too. I heard they thought they might want to tussle a bit and start a ruckus with the clan, but that didn't hold no water, I tell you. Folks, including the high sheriff, had a little powwow with them, and sure enough give them the straight of it. Told them that if they thought the Hatfields and McCoys was a feud, then they'd better think again, cause the McBrayer-Tipton clan would make them look like a Sunday go-to-meeting social. Well, anyhow, word done got out all over the county now. Little Daryl is missing. We are praying for his safe return and won't quit till we find little Daryl neither. Mama done cooked me up and the boys and the family some biscuits and throwed in some hardtack and fed us chicken and dressing and all the trimmings, and we're setting out for the long haul. We're turning loose Daryl's blue tick hound, and we ain't a-coming home till we get little Daryl. Betwixt that hound of his'n and us a-tracking, we bound to find some sign. His'n whereabouts might be plumb across the Big Muddy, but we is going to keep a-going if and we have to go to where them little Chinamans live. Mama done told me to find her baby and take care of him too. Your big brother Tiny is a-coming, and don't you think for a minute we is going to give up neither. You hang on in there like a gator in a pit bull to boot, and we'll be there for long. If it's the Cromwells or widow Jessup or your sugar, we will deal with it when we get there. Don't you fret none, little Daryl. We love you, and we're a-coming. Well, we got one more, I think, here called Breaking News. Might be two more little emails, but they're not very long. Breaking News. A missing persons report has been filed with the Mountain Brook and Birmingham police departments. for Captain Jessup Daryl McBrayer, Esquire. Also, all known lost and found departments in the cities have been contacted to see if he was left there by mistake. If found, posters are being put up on every telephone pole, store window front, and gas station in both cities. Search and rescue teams, with the cooperation of the Civil Air Patrol, are conducting round-the-clock searches across the state of Alabama and surrounding area. The possibility of international travel is also being considered, and all airports, ports of call, train stations, bus depots, and car rental agencies are being checked as well. The family members and close friends have been asked to advise authorities of any known business or personal acquaintances that may have wanted McBrayer to come to their location voluntarily or by force. Please call Buster at BR 549 with any information. All right, here's, I think it's, I don't know what's the last one. Let's check, folks. Yeah, it's the last one. Now remember, all these are emails I sent to him. I hadn't heard from him in, well, I don't know, it's probably about 2 weeks. We was all wondering what's wrong with him. He got that insulin pump on him, and sometimes he gets a little woozy and needs some sugar. We don't know what's going on. Fell down the stairs one time, skunned his head up. Anyhow, APB, that's the All Points Bulletin. Calling all cars, find Daryl. He is wanted for questioning. Not considered armed, but does have two. Dangerous when cornered. Wears spurs when he bows up at a cockfight. Never has loss. Description will follow. Usually found at a salad bar or jail. He puts them in and gets them out. Judge has ordered a contempt of court warrant. Broke judge's nose with a gavel when he ruled on a car wash to be built next to his house. Judge Nimnuts would not allow testimony because of his golf date. Was drunk to boot, and the girl with the cleavage influenced his decision. Daryl had proof she was a plant from the Livermore Car Wash Corporation. Fried Daryl to the max and became hostile. Well, Aaron Brockovich led the demonstration on the courthouse steps with Al Sharpton, yelled at the press that Daryl told him to do it, whatever that was. We ain't figured that out yet. Upon apprehending the suspect, place in the front seat and buy him a foo-foo coffee at Starbucks. Chief of Police supports Daryl because his mama knows Daryl's mama, and they go way back to Vacation Bible School in a Quilton Bee. Firefighters assisted along with the dog pound dog catchers to hang the judge in effigy. Judge became so incensed that he dribbled spittle and wet his breeches. Governor to intervene for impeachment. Meanwhile, make the Strand Picture Show his holding cell, since he has not seen a picture show in over 10 years. Release on OR when requested. Fine assessed by special judge. One new gavel, preferably hardened steel. Daryl knows him too and just beat him to the punch, pun intended. Plus it was Daryl's idea. Be prepared to escort Daryl to the mayor's office for the ceremony. He is to receive key to the city and honored with a proclamation for Daryl Day. Do not write report. Notify dispatch, and they will issue donuts at the station. Y'all have a blessed day. It's no Buster telling you. That's how it all started with Buster and the boys with these emails I just read. They're called Daryl's Ditties. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, I just don't know when that'll be, but y'all have a blessed day. Appreciate you reading the stories, listening to them.